Hi, everyone. Welcome to the ScreenScape webinar. My name is Jeff. I'll be your host today. We may have some other people joining, but let's jump right in. Here's our agenda for today. 25 minutes, just going to show you a few slides on our company, our solution, how it works, of course, and our pricing. And then I'm going to show you an actual demo of the software, ScreenScape CMS or Content Management System. Today's webinar is an intro to ScreenScape with a general overview of our product features and functionality. So if you'd like a more tailored demo specific to your needs or use case, our team of account executives will be more than happy to accommodate, and we can set that up at a future date. Very good. Well, let's jump right in. So at ScreenScape, we're North America's leading plug-and-play digital signage solution. You can see here on the map in the background our install base in North America. We started in 2007, fast-growing company in dozens of countries worldwide with over 7,000 monthly paying customers, some running as many as 800 screens. We have a 9 out of 10 Trustpilot rating. Whenever you have a chance, you can Google Trustpilot ScreenScape to see some testimonials. Also, we were the first to introduce a smart device for digital signage. The solution includes a media player that you plug into the back of your TV, cloud-based content management software that you access via screenscape.com, and all the support and trainings included. So essentially, you get everything you need for a digital sign other than the TV itself. And we'll talk a little bit more about the pricing in a minute. There are 2 plan options, either a 36-month contract or you can even go month to month. Here's some companies that love ScreenScape. You'll recognize some of these logos, of course, Amazon, Hyundai. So we have customers across various industries, some with hundreds of screens, all the way to the other end of the spectrum. We have lots of customers with a single screen. So what can digital signage be used for? So sales and promotion, 75% of buying decisions are made at the point of sale. Employee communications, including job postings, HR, workplace safety, birthdays, sales results, etc., and even stakeholder communications as well. So how does it work? Here's the media player, size of a USB stick, but it's actually a computer in a small form factor. There's a processor here, 32 gig of onboard memory, has Wi-Fi and an HDMI connector on the end. Setup is very easy. You just plug the player into an HDMI port, connect to your Wi-Fi network with your password, give it power, then the device stays online. So the connection's just like connecting your iPad or Apple TV to your network. You just have to do it once. So then the device knows it's connected to your account and it's connected to the internet. So when you log in with our software that I'll show you here shortly, you decide what goes on your screen, goes across the internet and shows up on your TV. Also important to note is if your network ever goes down, all your screens stay up because everything's stored here on the media player. So then you log into screenscape.com to create your content, modify your playlist. So anywhere you have a computer with a browser, you can access your system, just like logging into Facebook or LinkedIn. Very easy to do. To illustrate the flow of publishing content on screen, you see here on the left is your content or media. You simply import or create your media with pre-designed templates. Then you assign media to playlists where you can create one or many playlists. Then you assign those playlists to hardware, which is the media players tied to the screens. So you can have the same playlist playing on all screens or a different playlist per screen, your choice. As for content, most popular are images and video, but you can also run text, weather. You can use our media library, upload your own, pull videos from your favorite source, including Facebook and Instagram, run media RSS, which are the news feeds, and I'll show you how to do that here in the demo. With our built-in media editor, you can choose professionally designed templates or start from scratch, then add text, video, images as needed. With real-time updates, Your modified playlist gets sent to your screen instantaneously. You can even schedule your media. Perhaps you want certain announcements or content to just play at a certain time. You can set that up and let it run weeks, months in advance. Also, with integrated device management, once a screen's connected, it can be updated, monitored, and managed over the internet. Now for our pricing, in the middle here is option 1. If you sign a 36-month contract, you get the hardware for free. The service is $40 per month per screen. That includes the cloud-based content management software and all the training and support you need. That's unlimited. Here on the left is option 2, month-to-month plan. $200 one-time charge for the media player, of which you need 1 per screen. Then again, $40 per month per screen for the service. No contract with this option. You can cancel at any time. It's essentially pay-as-you-go per month. Volume discounting is also available as well. So why ScreenScape? 3 pillars here. Very easy to use would be our #1 piece of feedback by far. Scalable, you can add screens on the fly very easily. And cost effective, there's no other hidden costs. And last but not least, just a quick testimonial slide here from Costco talking about our customer support. So the support and training that you get is key. You're going to call in, you'll get somebody live. They'll walk you through any issue that you have. Make sure your screens look the way you want them to look. Other testimonials here from other industries, and we can send you these slides. And that's it for the slides. We're now going to move over to the software and jump into our demo. So cloud-based software, very convenient. You can log in from any browser anywhere. It recognizes my unique ID and password just cached in my system. You'll have your own unique ID and password, of course, for your system. The main tab you see here is the media tab. I'll touch on some other tabs here in a minute. This is where all of your images and videos and media will be stored. And it's as easy as dragging and dropping images and videos from your hard drive onto your ScreenScape cloud account. You can drag and drop up to 10 at a time, and everything will reside on this tab. You can then even organize all your media into tags or folders. So I've organized mine here into 3 different categories. For use case, internal communications. I have a bunch of content here, retail point of sale, as well as lobby weight room, another use case here organized into that folder. So you can drag and drop your images and videos here, or you can leverage our templates. So down here on the right, you can access, there's over 80 different templates here. We're adding templates to this package weekly. There's everything here from infotainment options as filler, and then templates here organized into various industry categories. And you could use any of these. It doesn't matter the industry. That's just how they're organized. And tons of content here just to give you a head start on building content if you like. Next tab here is our playlist tab. So I have 3 playlists set up here in advance. You can set up as many playlists as you like. You can organize them by use case or location. You can see here I have an internal communications playlist set in New York, a retail point of sale playlist set in Denver, and a lobby weight room use case here in LA. Let's jump into the retail Denver playlist to have a look. So in here you can see where it's named at the top. You can change the name here at the top. So with this particular layout, you see I have live streaming weather on the top, a large clock on the left, the media on the right, live streaming news ticker on the bottom. We have 5 pieces of content showing on this screen, and these are templates that I've just leveraged from our ScreenScape database. And you can have as many pieces of content playing on screen here as you like, and they just continue to play in a loop. This first item here obviously shows the name of the piece of media. The number 15 is the runtime, so that's the default runtime for each image. You can change that up to whatever you like. And the default runtime for the video, of course, is going to be the length of the video. This next radio button here is a nice feature. If you want to change one of your piece of media to go full screen, you can do that with one click. And then, of course, in the playlist, it will revert back to the split screen as well. So you can change that up with one click of your mouse. Next tab here is hardware. So you can see this particular playlist is playing on the Denver media player or screen. With one click, you could add this playlist to as many screens as you like. People in the office you want to share this playlist with. And then properties, here's where you can change the layout. So we're currently looking at the Cole layout. There's 4 other layout options here. Just to show you the differences here, one has weather on the left, news ticker on the bottom with a clock in the bottom right. There's a full screen option as well that's popular. Full screen with a news ticker on the bottom. And then the reverse order here with the media on the left, clock and weather on the right. So we'll go back to the Cole layout. And then the theme is the background. So you can change the background to whatever you like as well. So we'll go back out and save those changes. And let's jump into the next playlist here. Internal communications set in New York. Again, 5 pieces of content showing on this screen. And some of these templates again here, I've just grabbed from the ScreenScape library. And all of these are ready for you to leverage as well. Some great content. Everything works on a very easy drag and drop system. So let's say I wanted this incident free count slide to go in the last time slot. I simply drag and drop it, and just like that, I changed up the order of the playlist. Just that easy. So we'll save those changes. And last but not least, we'll go into the lobby wait room use case here in LA. Again, 5 different pieces of content playing on screen, and these templates again in the ScreenScape library. And you can just see the full screen layout option here as well. Last tab to jump into here is hardware. Here's where you see actually all of the media players. This code here in yellow is going to match the sticker that's actually on your media player, so it's easy to match it up with what you see here on screen. We touched on the New York, Denver, and LA media players. I'm going to jump into this one media player here that was connected live at my office. You can see here the status. It's going to show you the hardware health of this media player, showing you CPU, memory, and storage features. Nice feature. Let's jump back into the New York media player. So within here, if this was connected, you'd see the live status of it. Playlist tab, this shows which playlist, of course, is playing on this media player, and we have the internal communications playlist. People in the office that you want to share access to this screen with. And properties, here's where you actually tie in the media player to its location. So you can see this one obviously is tied into New York, as well as the weather tied into New York. You can change up the duration of the weather, how often it rotates. Default is 10 seconds. There's a 24-hour clock option as well. And for the news ticker, you can choose various routers options here from US News, Sports, Worldwide News, Sports, etc. And then how often you want the news ticker to rotate. So again, here the default's 10 seconds. You can change that up to whatever you like as well. So let's keep that as is there for New York. Last feature to show you here is you can actually group your media players or screens. So I have here West stores grouped, LA and Denver grouped together, and East stores I have just tied to New York, but this makes it very convenient. If you're a customer with lots of screens, you can group all your screens together into folders. So last but not least here, why don't we'll show you how easy it is to actually create some content and publish on screen. So I'm going to create a new playlist. Why don't we call this retail point of sale? We'll do Miami. And just like that, we're going to tie it into the Miami media player or screen with one click. And we like that layout, so we'll just keep that layout as is and hit save. There, we've just created a new playlist. Now let's go grab some media to put on screen. So we'll grab a couple of images and videos, but first I'll actually go create a new piece via a template. So let's just go grab a corporate template here. So within here, you can rename it here at the top. Just call this corporate image. And then again, here's how everything is built with the media as far as layering. So you can see here at the top, providing consultation. There's a blue box down here at the bottom. If I drag this blue box to the top, you see the text, of course, disappears. Is how the layering works. So let's drag that box back down to the bottom so the text reappears. Now we can adjust this media however we like. Maybe we want to add some text over top. We can do that. We can adjust that text. Select all. We can adjust the font family, size, color, whatever we like. Let's maybe shrink this down. And we'll move this around down here to the bottom. That's how you can add text. You can add a video on top of this media. Let's grab this cycling video. And we'll add that. When that loads up, you can preview that. For any of the videos as well, if my speakers were turned up, you'd hear the audio come through for the videos as well. And then we can add images on top of any of these templates. I'll just add the Best Buy logo, and we can throw that in the corner. So in addition to that, if there's items that you want to go grab that are outside of your ScreenScape Cloud account, with one click here, you can go outside to grab more media to add to it. So you could go to an additional ScreenScape library for more images and videos, go to your device, or go grab files from Facebook, Instagram, Google Drive, you name it. So there we go. We've added a few items on top of this template. Now let's actually go to the Properties tab here, and we'll show you how you can schedule it. So the default is for this to play all the time. Perhaps we want this message to play till the end of next week. So why don't we schedule this till the end of next week? Hit OK and save. And there we go. We've created a piece of media via a template. We've added to it, adjusted it, and scheduled it. Now let's grab that template, a few other images and videos here, and publish on screen. So let's go add to our new Retail Point of Sale Miami playlist and hit add. And with one click, that's been added to the playlist. Now let's go see what we've done. If I jump into this Retail Point of Sale Miami playlist, you can see here, there's the template that we created with the video playing in the corner, and our other pieces of content that we published. And there we go, just like that. That's how easy it is to drag and drop and publish content on screen. And that's it for our demo.